Hi, hello. Hope you people are doing well. Good morning. Welcome to one of my next class. We people are discussing about different things that is clearly connected with digital image processing and remote sensing. And we are we are in the last stage of digital image processing. We have learned different things: image restoration, image enhancement, classification, extracting what kinds of information we needed, and clustering, different types of classifier, supervised and unsupervised classification, then different kinds of algorithm. And in here we are discussing about post classification smoothing. So you can easily understand that the word itself saying sentence or the terminology itself saying after classification, we are just giving certain some kinds of some kinds of quality improvement for identifying certain process pattern and behavior of particular area, particular region. And it is also something purely practical one, a practical lesson. And this video lesson is one of the smallest lesson in that cluster, fine cluster of videos, different video lesson. And you know that your examination is postponed to 11th November. So let us continue with our video lessons. And I already said now next to post classification, the next one is application of remote sensing data for different kinds of things like disaster management, agriculture, forestry, etc. These kinds of things. So in this one, that post classification smoothing means what kinds of information we people are extracting from the image, and we are preparing certain thematic map. Before that thematic map, we are just doing certain kinds of improvement. And see, let me tell you something. This kinds of operations, post classification smoothing and all, it's for bigger area, for mosaicing different images, not just single image, maybe 10 or 12 images. That images will be mosaiced, different kinds of band, they are stacking that kinds of operation. And that kinds of, so larger area, there are the different kinds of error, fine. See, we people discussed about different kinds of error elimination process and all those things. And here then also there are certain small kinds of small amounts of errors will occur, fine. So in that one, in that case, we will given certain some soft touches and all those things. That process, that is known as uh, post classification smoothing, fine. We will apply certain filters. Two people already learned about high filters, low filters, moving filters, etc. Again, we people will use certain filtering process to eliminate certain unclassified pixels, etc., for better understanding spatial pattern and different spatial process, the different changes for understanding change detection, for understanding land use pattern or land cover pattern, for understanding the growth of built up area, the to understand certain pattern of urban growth, whatever it is depends on different purpose. And see, can I tell you one thing? See, I have not used these kinds of tools. uh, I see, for me this kinds of operation, see, not see, till date I have not tried these kinds of operation. And I have done only small operations like classification, clustering, reclassification, that kinds of operations, certain vector data, certain tables and all those things, certain small scale modeling, uh, only for smaller area, not for this kinds of bigger operation. I have never tried this kinds of bigger operation. I heard about this post classification smoothing and all those things. And let me remind you something. It is a practical lesson, so you people are lacking certain practical things. So try to understand the concept. Fine. We will try to do these kinds of things. Remember that old lesson that connected with the filtering and all those things. Fine. It is clearly connected with that filtering and all those things. This is post classification smoothing. That see, it is simply there is not of terminology in this lesson. Only few terminology, certain terms about tools. Post classification, after that means after classification. Smoothing means just sharpening the image for reclassification. Fine. There is no particular definition and all those things. So let us read the lesson. The utility of any image classification is ultimately dependent on the protection of output maps, tables, and geospatial data that effectively convey the interpreted information to its end user. Here, the boundaries between remote sensing, digital cartography, geovisualization, and GIS management become blurred. For visualization purposes, choices about scale, color, selection, shading, and other cartography design topics become important. In this example, the colors associated with each land cover class are modified with light hill shading algorithm to convey the shape of local topography to aid the viewer to their interpretation of the landscape. See, it is that again repeating the same sentence. It's all done by the machines. Machine means here software and hardware. That means computer. Certain certain paid or unpaid software, commercial or open source software. In case of commercial, that is the leading one is Eradas Imagine, Hexagon Geospatial. I think that people are producing that Eradas Imagine for image processing, and the next one is that ArcGIS. These two important software and the computer, the high end specification computer are doing this work. We are just interpreting the results. Fine. There is no particular, see, we are just inserting the input image and extracting the information, certain maps, thematic maps, tables, diagrams. So we people are generating these kinds of things, and this published work, you can publish this one, or you can give that one in soft or hard copy. That is the only thing we people are doing. So remember that algorithms and all those things, that supervised and unsupervised classification, I have said about algorithms, certain algorithms. Fine. That means certain instructions with the instructions in the instruction in the form of software with certain codings. Fine. That kinds of algorithms are used here. The same, some kinds of filtering process is done for post classification smoothing. One issue that often arises during the output stage is the need for smoothing of classification image to remove isolated misclassified pixels. That means error. In case of that pixel error, that is the thing. That is known as misclassified pixels. Classified data often manifest a salt and pepper appearance. Due to salt and pepper appearance means something like black and white, and a gray color appearance due to the inherent spectral variability encountered by a classifier when applied on a pixel by pixel basis. That figure 7.52, that is that I copied from a textbook, that I will show you that particular figure in the end of the presentation. For example, in an agricultural area, several pixels scattered through a cornfield may be classified as soybeans or vice versa. In such situation, it is often desirable to smooth the classified output to show only the dominant dominant classification. Initially, one might consider the application of previously described low pass filters for this purpose. That low pass and high pass filters. See that video for understanding that concept. The problem with this approach is that the output from an image classification is an array of pixel locations containing numbers serving the function of labels, not quantities. That is, a pixel containing land cover 1 may be coded with 1A, pixel containing land cover 2 may be coded with A2, and so on. A moving low pass filter will not properly smooth such data because, for example, the averaging of class 3 and class 5 to arrive at class 4 makes no sense. In short, post classification smoothing algorithms must operate on the basis of logical operation rather than simple arithmetic computations. On means of classification smoothing involves the application of majority filter. In such operations, a moving window is passed through the classified data set and the majority class within the window is determined. If the center pixel in the window is not the majority class, it is identified is changed to the majority class. If there is no majority class in the window, the identity of the center pixel is now changed. As the window progresses through the dataset, the original class codes are continuously used, not the labels as modified from the previous window's position. Figure I'll show you that figure. Majority filters can also incorporate some from the class or spatial weighting function. Data may also be smooth more than once. Certain algorithms can preserve the boundaries between land cover region and also involve a user specified minimum area of any given land cover type that will be maintained in the smooth output. So another way of obtaining smoother classification is to integrate the type of logical operations described above directly into the classification process. Object-based classification, the subject of the following section affords this capability. See, this is the that particular image that results how the post classification result is arrived. The A, B. See, there are three images: post classification smoothing, original classification, smooth using 3 into 3 pixel, that pixel filters, majority filter, smoothed using 5 into 5 pixel majority filter, other prepared figure. That particular written. See, there is a difference. And 3 into 3 filter and 5 into 5 filter. How the that post classification smoothing is effective, you can understand from this image. And these are the tools applying for what? For post classification smoothing, that is majority filter tool, a boundary clean tool, replacing small clusters. For replacing small cluster, we will use these three tools: region group tool, set null tool, nibble tool. See explaining these tools and all those things, it's just waste of time. I will show you these kinds of tools in RGS if people are meet together in the classroom. I will show you these tools in in the machine, not machine, in the software, how these kinds of tools are applied. Fine. So that is all about today's lesson. Hope you people are understanding and getting the concepts about digital image processing. Kindly respond, kindly give feedback, and respond for the assessment. Regularly attend the assessment, watch the video regularly, and attend the assessment. You will get good score. No problem, you will get a very nice score in the examination. Kindly attend and watch the videos regularly. So thanks for watching. Thank you. Thanks a lot.